And I'm back. As you can see, if you look at the ship schematic on the right, I've bought one new escort ship, another Spaffy Eluder. I've also added a couple more thrusters and turning jets to my ship, put in one more fuel tank, and I've upgraded my weapons. I now have a fusion blaster, the new weapon the Melnorme sold me, instead of my ion bolt gun, and I've put a dynamo in it. So now my flagship should actually be reasonably competent in combat, which may be useful, because what we're going to do now is we're going to Alpha Tucanae, home of the Zoq-Fot-Pik, and see what is going on there, and how they are faring in the middle of the war between the Ur-Quan in the green ships and the Ur-Quan in the black ships. Yes, as you can see with the extra thrusters and turning jets, my ship is now noticeably faster than it was before, so hopefully I should be able to outrun most of the random encounters in hyperspace rather than having to fight them all the time. Ah, there's a random encounter coming up behind me now, and as you can see I'm outrunning that one and the other one. And lots more coming in from the side, so I may have to encounter them when I leave Alpha Tucanae, but I should be able to get there before they catch me. Although that one coming from the front, the two coming from the front, I may not. Oh, actually I have. Here is Alpha Tucanae, and there's a couple of green ships actually in the system rather than round the planet. I want to try and avoid them while I head in to planet number 1, the Zoq-Fot-Pik's home. Whoops, just missed that there, so let's try again. Here we are, and there is a ship just leaving, so I will now go into the planet, where there is an encounter with, obviously, since it's their homeworld, an infinite number of Zoq-Fot-Pik ships. So let's talk to the Zoq-Fot-Pik leaders here.
Ah, it is the alien from the Tenjessu's alliance.
Just look at those weapon pods on his ship.
We hope that during this visit we can make clear to your species the benefits of a mutual assistance pact.
But we're also armed to the teeth, so don't try stealing our atmosphere or anything sneaky like that.
So, what's happening around here?
We had a close call last week.
One of those black ships was snooping around the system.
But before it got to our world, some of the green ships warped in, destroyed the black vessel, and then left immediately.
We got lucky.
Any news about the war between the two alien races?
No, we have nothing new to report.
Nope, not a thing.
I have travelled here to seek an alliance between our peoples.
How wonderful! We accept!
Hooray!
How marvelous!
Yeehaw!
Captain, we are delighted that your people have made this choice.
Now we won't get slaughtered.
In exchange for our cooperation helping you with captains and ship designs, all that we ask for is your protection.
So we don't get slaughtered.
We shall begin fulfilling our commitment at once. We will transport officers and our Stinger design to your base immediately.
Why, heck! Maybe I'll even make the trip to your planet. I'd make a good starship captain. Captain, I'm pretty darn mean in a fight, and there ain't nobody better than me with a thrusty Stinger tongue attack.
I would like some specific information.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Just ask away.
What do you know about other alien races?
Not much, to tell the truth.
This space exploration stuff is kind of new to us.
Besides the green alien ships,
which have only tried to kill us,
and the black alien ships,
which have actually been quite successful at killing us.
The only other starships we have encountered are strange tumbling red probes, which profess to be on a peaceful mission.
But then attack like slavering Zabrankis.
We believe that the probes are actually robotic scouts, which have suffered some kind of malfunction resulting in their aberrant behavior.
And what's worse, they're multiplying.
Yes, that's true. The probe seems to be replicating at a geometric rate.
Hey! That means if there was only one last week, then next month, wait a minute, let me calculate. That means next month there'll be a whole mess of those things.
By backtracing the probe's course path, we have been able to calculate that the source of the probes is somewhere on a direct line that includes our star and Epsilon Muscae.
Go get 'em, Captain.
Okay, so the source of the probes is somewhere between Alpha Tucanae and Epsilon Muscae, so once I finish this conversation I'll have a look at the star map and see what is on that line. But first, tell me more about your people.
Cultural exchange. A good idea.
Yeah, let's tell 'em about Frungy.
Be quiet, you fool. He asked a serious question. He doesn't want to know about Frungy.
How do you know? What makes you so smart? You never even asked him if he wants to know about Frungy. Why, I'll bet right now he's wondering, what is this wonderful sport, Frungy? How is it played? What kind of equipment do you need to play Frungy? And I wonder who's ahead in the Frungy championships.
Will you shut up about Frungy? If you say another word about that stupid game, I'm going to lose control and blow a cloud of spores at you.
Yeah, okay. Don't blow your stack. I won't mention Frungy again, I promise.
Well, Captain, as you can probably see, our culture's predominant trait, its greatest strength and weakness, is the diverse interactions between Zoq-Fot and Pik.
Frungy!
Can you describe your Stinger starship?
The Stinger is the peak of our technological prowess.
It's totally awesome!
These vessels are cheap to build and can be quite effective in short-range combat.
They turn on a small round thing that's real small.
Remember though, against most ships, the Stinger must close distance immediately and give unrelenting tongue attacks until either the enemy or the Stinger are destroyed.
Yeah, the tonguing is the best part.
Does that guy in the back ever say anything?
Nope.
Not a word.
What was your history like?
Our past? Quite a broad topic for this short conversation, but I'll share a key piece of our history with you.
After we killed off the last Zabrankis, we faced an interesting question.
Should we proceed and establish a culture which would advance in art, technology, and social sophistication?
Or should we just go back into the forest and kick back and enjoy ourselves, knowing that a Zabranki wasn't going to jump out of the bush and eat us?
Well, we did go back into the forest. We stayed there for about 5,000 years and had a great time.
Then, one stormy day, a Zoq, a Fot, and a Pik were walking up a steep path looking for something good to eat when a bolt of lightning struck nearby. With a huge flash of light, the bolt of energy carved a strangely shaped chunk of granite out of the cliff.
It was a disc with a hole in the middle. As the rock began to roll down the hill toward the three terrified beings, some dry grass got caught in its hole. And since the rock was still hot, the grass caught on fire.
When the rock finally got to the Zoq, the Fot, and the Pik, they simultaneously discovered the wheel, fire, and religion, thus catapulting them on the road of progress.
Which has led us to this day, Captain. Oh, how did the flaming wheel give religion to our culture, you ask?
I will explain. You see, when it got to the threesome, the flaming wheel was going at a pretty good clip, and it ran smack into the Zoq, killing him.
The Fot and the Pik felt so bad. They really liked that Zoq, that they decided the Zoq hadn't really died when the wheel flattened him. He had just gone to a better place.
Presumably one without lethal flaming wheels?
That's enough info for now, thanks.
Anything else?
No, goodbye Zoq, goodbye Fot, goodbye Pik.
Goodbye, Captain.
See ya!
Okay, so now we have an alliance with the Zoq-Fot-Pik, and once we get back to the starbase, we'll be able to build their ships, and so that is what we're going to do. But first, we will mine the planets in this system, and on our way back to the starbase, we will stop off at a large number of other planets and mine their systems as well. This one, the moon of the Zoq-Fot-Pik homeworld, is a very valuable planet to go to, an orbit world full of precious metals. It is quite dangerous, there are earthquakes and some weather, so I'm going to have to be careful and know when to cut my losses and return to the starship. So, see you in a bit. So that was a very useful world to go and visit. I now have half a storage bay just filled with precious metals. Now before I leave this planet, I'm going to look at the star map and find out where exactly Epsilon Muscae is. Muscae is over here at Alpha Muscae, so Epsilon is going to be nearby. That's just Alpha and Beta. There's Epsilon. There'll be one of these ones nearby. Bonus, no, it's not going to be the bonus, it's going to be somewhere around here. Delta Muscae, Epsilon Muscae, so somewhere on that line is the source of the probes, the line, well, somewhere on that line, or what's on that line is Beta Mersenne in between, there's a few more over here, which Beta Cephei, Alpha Cephei nearby, and there's probably some up this way which are on the line if we go past Epsilon Muscae. So Zeta Muscae and these Corvi, one's Delta Corvi, Vega Beta Corvi, and that one's Zeta Corvi right up at the top. So somewhere on that line, possibly this one here, Beta Mersenne, and possibly some of these one of these Corvi stars up here, where the probes are coming from. But I don't want to go up that way right now. I want to instead finish mining this system and then go and mine some more systems. Hopefully avoid the alien ships as much as I can, seeing as they are, from what I have heard, not very friendly. Don't think I'll be able to avoid these ships. Nope.